Hello and welcome back to the Women's Rugby Show. I'm Sam, by the way, and today we're at Sixways with Allianz Premier 15's round 14 clash. It's Worcester Warriors Women taking on Sale Sharks Women, and Sale actually won the reverse of this fixture earlier in the season. So can Worcester get that win today? Can they push for the higher places in the Allianz Premier 15's? Who knows? But before we take you inside to get in all the action, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the Women's Rugby Show on YouTube, and follow us across all social medias. If you don't know that, well, let's head inside and get on with the action. What do we reckon about this game then? Between the two sides, it's just been 5 wins so far this season, with Worcester winning 3 and Sale winning 2. Sale's wins come against Worcester and against DMP, and Worcester's wins comes against Bristol and DMP as well as winning other games. But both teams are improving. For Worcester, it's been a stepping stone this season. They're getting better and better, and against some teams, some of the bigger teams, they look like they might be scraping victories before just the fitness and slight quality of the opposition is paid dividends and they've lost the game. But they are getting better. They're a young side coached by Joe Yap. Joe Yap's doing really well with the coaching setup here. I think Worcester are a great club to be around at the moment, it seems. So for them, it's just about a stepping stone. And obviously, Sale Sharks, it's their first season in the Allianz Premier 15s as well. So this season's just a journey for them. It's from starting up and progressing upwards, which hopefully they can do and will be doing over the next few years. In terms of this game though, I think it's going to be a tight one. Worcester have made 2 changes, with one really late change with Heather Fisher just being announced that she's been withdrawn, so Meg Varley starts in the centres. The other change is Sinead Harris coming in the back row. I think Worcester's back row is something I've said when I've been here earlier this season. Their back row is a real weapon. Obviously Taz Bricknell, Alex Matthews, Sinead Harris start today with Alex Callender, who we spoke to earlier in the week, on the bench. But I think their back row is a real weapon. They're powerful, they're dynamic in the breakdown and in attack, so if they can get that firing today and neutralise Sale's threat of Katie Daly-McLean at 10, then it could be a long day for Sale. But Katie Daly-McLean is Katie Daly-McLean. She's world class, she's one of the best players in the world at what she does, orchestrating a game. She's led this Sale team around the park all season, and it's been so great to watch her in a Sale shirt at Hayward Road and all in these away games. Sorry, the ball's behind me, making me a little bit blink. But Katie Daly-McLean, if she can orchestrate the show today for Sale, it could be really exciting to get those fast, free-flowing backs. Laura Perry's been really exciting to watch this season. I think she's been one of the most exciting finds in the Premier 15s. But Worcester have also got a really exciting backline. They've got Paige Farries and Vicky Latham on the wings. So if Sarah Nichols can get them firing, then who knows, it's going to be a really exciting day. The sun's out here at Sixways. I can't wait for this one. So my prediction, I think Worcester narrowly. We haven't seen Worcester win so far this season, but I am predicting them to win. Hopefully we can break the curse for Worcester of us being here. Fingers crossed anyway, but I think it's going to be a tight one. I think Sale have impressed. I think they are getting better and better, but I think Worcester may just have a little bit too much for them today. Jo, what a comeback that was. How are you feeling after that one then?
Yeah, quite relieved if I'm honest. The girls have been working so hard off field in training and everything, so massively deserve that win today. So I'm really glad and really proud of the girls' efforts.
What was the thinking behind those half-time changes, bringing on Alex Callender, Brooke Bradley? 'Cause they made a big impact in the second half.
Yeah, we made 4 changes at half-time. We're growing depth all the time in the squad, and we knew that we had players on the bench that would lift the energy again from where we were at. So yeah, they came on and they made a big impact, and we chatted about a few things at half-time, which meant that things got lifted a little bit in the second half.
How much did that comeback show the desire and kind of the team spirit in the squad?
Yeah, I can never fault their desire. It's that belief to win, isn't it? After what's been a tough sort of 3.5 years in the league, it's kind of changing that mindset and getting that winning mindset, and it's never through lack of effort. It's just sometimes that belief, and winning is a habit, and today's win is really important for us.
A couple of times this season you've been so close to the win but fallen just short.
Yeah.
Is that part of the winning mindset as well, and then winning that today is what showing that?
100%, because actually our performances have been much improved this season without a doubt, and we've really challenged some of the top teams, but it's just getting over the line for that win, and that takes a little bit longer, that mindset bit to change.
Yeah, weekend off next week, so you will have the girls in training this week, or will they be having a rest?
They've got tomorrow and Tuesday off. We haven't had a break yet for a few weeks, and then we're back in preparation for Gloucester.
How important is that local derby against Gloucester going to be now after a big result today?
Yeah, massive. Gloucester ran Quins really close yesterday. That was a pretty tough game, and it was a pretty competitive game when they came here, so we're going away to them, so we're looking forward to that challenge.
The first half for us was amazing, getting on the front foot and things, but second half I don't know what happened, just frustrating. We could have finished a few off, silly mistakes, silly penalties. I think we need to work on that, but we know that, it's year 1 as well, so we've got a lot to learn, but we'll go forward to the next game now.
A couple of times this season against some of the teams, you've been massively in the game until those closing stages. Is that something that you feel everyone needs to work on to keep pushing it to the...
Yeah, like I said, it's first year. We have got a lot to learn, and we are learning every game. So just go from there, really.
Obviously, it's frustrating.
It is, yeah.
Performance, but there were some positives in there as well. The first half coming back into the game as well.
Yeah, I'm not disputing our performance. I think we played really, really well. Like I said, it's just them little fine details that we just need to get right. Get it right at training, get it right at game day. But like I said, amazing first half. Second half we did well as well. It's just end pieces we need to fix.
And Saracens next week, so what we'll be doing, looking to head to that now?
Definitely Tuesdays and Thursdays now. Look back, what we did right, what we did wrong, what can we work on, and just look at them little fine details, I think.
Perfect,
yeah.
Cheers, thank you. What a win.
Yeah, it's a good game. I think we've been working hard. Obviously, we've had a few we've had a few losing games on the run. So to come out here and get the win, we dogged it out in the first half, and then second half we just came out and put our attacking skills on show.
How much of an impact did some of those half-time subs make with Alex Callender, Brooke Bradley coming on?
Massive. They're always all of our bench, whoever's on it, always makes a massive impact coming off, and I think it's so good that we have that depth in the squad, that we can have those big impact players coming off the bench.
Does that comeback in the second half kind of show your team spirit and your desire to better yourselves and keep getting better and better in the league?
Yeah, absolutely. We were just saying at the end of the game that mentality switch from coming in at half-time feeling like we'd already lost the game to coming out and attacking in the second half is such a good thing for us, and it shows that we are improving, we are building, and this is where we want to be heading.
A couple of times this season against some of the bigger teams you've been really close to getting that win, so how important is it to actually push over and keep that win and get that win?
Yeah, it's massive for us. I think previously we have struggled with our mentality, and when we're losing we feel like we're always losing, but came in at half-time from a loss or from losing, and then just switch and then come out and get the win.
A week off next week now, so will you be resting or will you be straight back into training this week?
Yeah, we've got a rest for a couple of days, rest on Tuesday, and then we're straight back into it on Thursday, so we'll have time to let our bodies recover and then we'll go again.
Obviously, Alex, we spoke to you on Wednesday. You said about how wanting to get that winning momentum. You did that in the second half, so how does it feel?
Yeah, buzzing for all the girls. I think really stepped up in the second half. Like we said that we needed to kill their play, and that's exactly what we did. And whenever we turned over the ball, we kind of executed, took it to the wide channel, and we scored off it.
So yourself coming on at half time, you and the other changes made a big impact. How important do you think those changes were today?
To be honest, I think it's just bringing on momentum. Like the girls who started made such a good shift in the first half, so bringing those fresh legs on definitely makes an impact for all of us as well, to kind of get that, like I said, momentum going and kind of just build that in the second half.
How much does that comeback show the team spirit that's within the Worcester camp?
Oh, 100%. Like, I think the energy was high from the start of the day, from the morning. Like, we really wanted it, and I feel like it's shown on the pitch today what we can actually do and how we can execute our game plan, which we did, and the result came our way today.
On a personal note, you put in a few big hits. How were they? How was it for you out there?
Savage, but yeah, I think that's my main game, is just that defence and that drop tackle. So to be able to go out there and get that turnover as well is it's good. It's a good feeling.
And obviously, a week off next week, but then Gloucester Hartpury 2 weeks time.
Yeah.
Big derby. So how important is that going to be off the back of this win?
Yeah, 100%. We can go into that game really high and positive. After watching the game yesterday with Gloucester, they bring such threats to all over their field. So I think it's just executing our game plan again, like we did today. And if we do that, we'll come away with hopefully a good win.
Perfect. Cheers. Enjoy your rest and catching your breath. So, what a comeback that was from Worcester Warriors. Great win, and a really important win for them as well. Like we spoke to Joe about, they've been so close so many times this season, so I think it's important for them to get over the line and get that win. But to be fair to Sale, they put up a massive fight in that first half, coming back into it after going behind themselves, and then Worcester to come back in the second half. Those changes they made at half time, 4 of them, they were brilliant. They made such a good impact. Obviously, Brooke Bradley scored, but Alex Callender made a huge difference as well in the breakdown, just being a nuisance and causing chaos at the ruck and in the carry for Worcester. It was a great game to watch, a great game of running rugby, really exciting brand of rugby, and it's great to see that as well. It's great to see 2 teams wanting to play rugby, want to play expansive rugby, and it's a great advert and a great show for women's rugby. So thank you for watching, thank you for coming here virtually to see us in Sixways. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the Women's Rugby Show on YouTube, and follow us across all social medias. And we'll be back next weekend with a trip, probably to Gloucester Hartpury, so we'll see you there next weekend. Enjoy and have a good week.